This is the sixth video in the video series covering access control models, and in this video I will discuss attribute based access control model or ABAC, and it is also called policy based access control model, and it is very granular and flexible model, and it is a non-discretionary model. It means that it is not up to the discretion of owner of the object to decide access permissions for an object which he owns. So ABAC evaluates the attributes against a policy to allow or deny each request. So it is a kind of advanced rule-based access control model in which rules consider the attributes, and it is not one blanket rule for every type of access, which is the case in rule-based access control model or RBAC. So attribute could be the subject, job title, department, clearance level of subject, project assignment, and subject location. And the attributes related to objects could be the classification, project association, its location and record type, and the action which is permitted for an object, that is the review, approve, comment, configure, and restart. And the context and environment could be the day of time, location, project status, audit in progress. So these all attributes are considered in attribute based access control model, or combinations of few of these attributes. So one simple example could be the data entry access only during business hours, and advanced type of attribute based access control could be that only directors may comment on files tied to a project under audit, but they cannot edit on those files. And real world example could be the stateful firewalls and software defined network or software defined wide area network policies, that is SD-WAN, and mobile device management MDM. So attribute based access control model is different from role based access control model or RBAC, because RBAC decides on the role membership. So if you are part of that role or subject is a part of that role, then he is allowed access to the object. However, attribute based access control model evaluates a multi-attribute policy, which I have discussed earlier. And it is also different from rule based access control model, because rule based access control model applies a static rule to everything, where attributes based access control model is advanced form, and it considers various dynamic and situational attributes. So in attribute based access control model, the question is, do the attributes satisfy the policy? And in rule based access control model, we see which rule matches a particular situation or condition. So attribute based access control model is more dynamic and attribute driven. So the overall architecture of attribute based access control model includes policy decision point and policy enforcement point. So policy decision point evaluates the attributes and makes the access decision, and then policy enforcement point, that is PEP, carries out the decision of policy decision point. And NIST has a special publication 800-162 which is related to attribute based access control model, and these policies related to attribute based access control is written in XAML or extensible access control markup language. So attribute based access control model has a trade-off. It allows maximum flexibility, but since there are multiple policies and These policies over a period of time multiplies and may interact unpredictability, and therefore it is harder to audit and heavier to run. Moreover, it also demands ongoing monitoring of attribute, and every attribute assignment must be kept current, and the attributes which are not required in a policy may be revoked. So attribute based access control model is a right choice in a situation where you require various dynamic attributes of subject, object, action and environment, and then you evaluate these attributes against a policy to allow access to objects. So it is very granular and it is advanced form of rule based access control model. And you also have to remember the policy decision point and policy enforcement point, and NIST SP 800 162. However, it is a wrong choice if this situation calls for simplicity, predictability, or easy audit. This was all, and in the next video I will discuss risk based access control model. Thank you.